What is up with it, everyone? Paul from Tyler's Productions here, and it has been a long time since we've done a Resident Evil 4 Professionals Guide, and this time we are on Chapter 2-2. It's been a very long time, a long-awaited Chapter 2-2, as a matter of fact, and with this, we are going to go ahead and jump right into the video. And again, lead all of you guys to the professional way of playing my favorite game ever made, Resident Evil 4. Now, to start this off, we're going to go ahead and loot the room that we spawn in. So, as you guys remember, in last chapter, at the very end, we were at the church. We had just rescued Ashley, and we had jumped out the window after the two crossbow guys tried to kill us. So now, coming out of this little dumpster area, into the courtyard, there's going to be a lot of Ganados chilling and waiting for us. So the best course of action is to come over here, shoot this barrel, the barrel will go down, burn all the guys that are running up the straight path up. There's going to be two stragglers that are going to come from the middle of the courtyard. Go ahead and kill them. If you're lucky enough, you'll get one of them flamed just like I just did, and you'll go ahead and fight. The rest really fast, knife them if you can, get them on the ground, save as much ammo as possible, so you guys can go ahead and do this. If you turn around and come back over here, that same bird's nest we destroyed last chapter will be back, and it will drop some pisteces for you, so go ahead and pick that up so you'll have extra money. Now, go ahead and loot all the guys you killed with that cart, and right inside the cabin, where the last female Ganado was last chapter, the crates will be back. Everything will be relootable, so we're just going to go ahead and grab everything that we possibly can. 90% of the time, though, it will be money because of the fact that we've already looted this area before in the last chapter. These bird's nests are also back. One of them will drop a spinel, and the second one, I think, drops some rifle ammo? Or maybe that's, no, pesetas. Like I said, it's mostly money now because we've already got all of the ammo last chapter when we were running through. Right in here, you'll find the merchant, and we're just going to go ahead and talk to him and sell everything that we possibly can. See if there's anything we can tune up while we're here. The Red 9 is available for purchase. I personally do not use the Red 9 at all. I keep the regular handgun and the regular shotgun until the castle, which will be at the end of this chapter? No, which will be at next chapter. So we're going to keep it for the next two chapters. Sell the TMP ammo because I do not use that. And if you guys followed the guide 100%, you guys can see you will not be using it at all either, as long as you follow everything I tell you guys to do in these professional guides. So coming into the big room, if you shoot this, you'll have nothing to loot in there because we got everything last chapter, of course. There's some handgun ammo in this little box here, and let's go ahead and continue onward back to the village, this time at nighttime, and this place is fully relootable. Like I said, everything will be spawned back. It won't drop the same things it dropped when we were in the village last time, but it will drop some money and maybe some ammo for us if we're lucky. So, breaking this, we'll get another spinel from that, so that will leave us at 19 spinels, which will... If we ever need money, we'll go ahead and sell the spinels. But for right now, we're just chilling. We're not hurting on money, so we're pretty good. So, to our left, the second we come in here, there's going to be a Ganado chilling right here. He's going to alert everyone else inside the village to our presence. So we're going to go ahead and take him out as fast as possible so that we can handle him. Now, right over here behind us, there's going to be guys across towards the way we went to see Luis inside the farm. So, we're going to loot the village before we even go that way. None of the Ganados will kind of chase you because they're all chilling over there waiting for us to come that way. This guy is chilling inside of here, just waiting for us, which he'll attack us. If we would have went the other way, he would have attacked us from behind. But we got lucky enough to corner him and take him out before that happened. Now, coming up this little side path, we have the two crates inside of this little house over here that are going to be restocked. I think money again. Most of this is going to be money. So if you're not hurting on money and you guys don't want to fully loot the village, you don't have to do it. I suggest looting it just so you can get more money if you need it. See if there's any herbs that respawned. As you guys saw, we get the shotgun ammo from that other house over there. So, or the back alley behind the house over there, and you're just going to want to make sure that you get as much ammo as possible, especially for the next section that is coming up. You're going to need as much ammo as you can possibly carry. Money won't mean nothing, just ammo. So pick up all the money that we can, loot the bigger houses that we were just at earlier. There should be a spindle up here. Nope, that's only earlier. I, for some odd reason, thought that it was up there. I have played this game so many times, but I've never actually relooted the village, actually. It's very rare that I ever reloot this village because of the fact that 90% of the time I'd just come out of that door and I'd go right and go towards the farm like you would normally do. 90% of the time, you won't reloot it. TMP ammo in there, we don't use TMP ammo, we're just going to be ending up getting some more money. So the female Ganado ended up climbing through the window, the one that I just saw earlier, which scared me. I had no clue she was even going to come through there. I kicked down the ladder so she wouldn't come up to the roof and get us from behind. But as you can see, I kind of failed at that because she ended up basically getting us from behind coming through that window. Looting this, we got some handgun ammo, we got some pesetas, and we are going to continue on. There's some more Ganados coming through because as you're shooting and you're killing them, they will be alerted to your presence and they will be coming for you. We're just going to go ahead and kill these two as fast as possible. Heal ourselves up because we got a little hurt because they can flame you through the building or through the window. Go ahead and kill this Ganado. And the other one was still alive. I thought I had killed him, but nope. Make sure you don't accidentally knife Ashley. If she's anywhere by you and you're not using the knight armor, you can accidentally knife her and kill her. So make sure that you don't do that. Again, if you shoot her, you will kill her. Don't do any of that. Just chill if she's around you. Try to watch your aim, watch where you're swinging your knife, all that different stuff. Looting in here, we got some pesetas. We're going to go back in pesetas. I don't know why I can't say that word at all for some odd reason. Usually I'm really good at it. Today is just one of those days where you try to talk and you try to say it and it does not work. Alright, so moving on from this area, we're going to go ahead and head towards the farm like I said earlier. There's going to be a whole bunch of Ganados waiting for you down there. Now, if you guys want to loot up here, I think there's a spindle up here instead of shotgun shells. Usually when you come up here, when you first enter the village, there will be shotgun shells, but this time it'll be holding a spindle for you to go ahead and pick up and use to your liking. We're going to go ahead and hop back down. Since Ashley climbed up, usually you should leave Ashley down there, because once you kill the two Ganados that have come to try to ambush you, the rest will stay over there. They have no clue you're even here and they won't come in to attack you until you enter their vicinity. So, moving on, watch out for these bear traps down here. Make sure you're knifing them because Ashley can step in them and she will get hurt, especially if you don't release her fast enough or she doesn't have that much health because she's been hurt before. She will die. So, going ahead and killing these two guys. This guy did a plaga. Now remember, if you guys have a flash grenade and a plaga comes out and you want to go ahead and use a flash grenade on him, it is a one-hit kill. This guy almost ended up murdering me, which I got really scared about. I was like, no, please don't kill me. So I ended up shooting him. I tried to knife him and kill him faster that way without wasting any of my ammo. Did not work. This guy will come running down, and after these three guys that are surrounding by the door, you're good. There will be no more Ganados. Again, watch out for the bear traps. Make sure you're knifing them. Make sure you're walking around them. And Ashley is 100% following where you're going, or else she'll step in it. Now, moving on to the village area of this chapter, you can either hide her inside the dumpster, which a lot of people do, or you can take her with you. I never hide her in any of the dumpsters or hide her in any of the areas because for some odd reason, I just don't feel like it's relevant. Like I have to do that. Because it just doesn't make sense to do it. I don't know why. It's just my own thing. If you guys are kind of scared that she'll get killed or she'll get hurt, leave her inside the dumpster. It'll be 100% fine. No one can find her. No one will attack her. So, moving on, we're going to loot the farm again. It is relootable. And if you come over here to that same well that we were at before, there will be another necklace for us to go ahead and pick up. Make sure you're shooting the wooden barrier in the back of it so that the thing drops and you can shoot that down, and it's not a dirty pendant, it's a clean one. All of these Ganados, once you start killing the other one inside of the little barn over there, these Ganados will hear it and they will come after you. Now some of them will be standing up there as you guys can see in the background, and they won't attack you until you come close. And if you do come close, 90% of the time, they have weapons that they could throw at you, so they'll just throw it at you. You won't have to worry about them jumping down and attacking you that way. Now, once you kill the Ganados that will come and initially fight you, you don't have to worry too much about those guys unless you come inside their vicinity. So we're going to come back around this little house over here where the dog was earlier when we were here in the daytime. And we're going to go ahead and loot back there, pick up that money for us. And now, like I said, as you guys can see right here, once we enter the vicinity, they'll start throwing their weapons. Now, if you want to kill them before you head up there, you can, or you can just head up there and kill them that way. Just don't worry about them throwing anything. This guy will be camping in the back, waiting for you, so he can climb through the window and attack you while you're climbing up the ladder, or take Ashley while you're climbing up the ladder. Now, we're going to go ahead and kill him. This one had a Plaga come out, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to handle it when I head up there. Watch out for these bear traps once you get in here, because, again, you can accidentally step on them. As long as Ashley's following your main path and you're not stepping on any of the bear traps, she shouldn't step on them. But there's that slight chance that she might, sidestep or accidentally step on them and end up getting grabbed. Now, moving over here, we're going to go ahead and climb up the ladder. Make sure you're walking and not running too much, or else you'll run into a bear trap and get yourself hurt or get Ashley killed or hurt. Coming through this window, we're going to watch directly to the left because of the enemies that we didn't kill before. Again, if you killed them before you even came up here, you won't have to worry about it. I had the Plaga one come up and I didn't get a chance to kill the guy in the back. So, of course, they're going to be chilling up here waiting for me. We're going to go ahead and kick this guy and kill him right away. And there's going to be one guy right down here waiting for you to get to the big door. And you're just going to go ahead and shoot him, kill him. Now, you can jump down, knife him, or whatever. I just decided, let's go ahead and shoot him. Try to get a headshot, missed every single shot until finally I got that headshot. Now, catch Ashley so that she can jump down. And we're going to go ahead and enter this little doorway to the side into this little cabin place. And there will be a spinel in this. Oh, no. Not a spinel. I don't know why. There's pesetas. Keep thinking there's spinels everywhere because 90% of the time when you loot somewhere and you go back through that area, it will be spinels or it'll be velvet blues. We won't see the velvet blues until next chapter. Like I said earlier, watch out for the bear traps because it will take down her health. Especially on professional mode, it will almost kill her, if not kill her, depending on how much her health is. And if you've increased it at all, or if you have not. So, going ahead and piggybacking her up, we're going to go ahead and get her to the other side so that she can go ahead and open the big door for us and let us in so that we can start one of the biggest fights in this game. Which this, if you've played Resident Evil 4, if you know Resident Evil 4, if you've heard of Resident Evil 4, you know about the cabin fight. This is why I said you're going to want to use and utilize all your ammo. Don't use too much when you're fighting the Ganados in the village or anything like that. Knife as much as possible, because now we're going to go ahead and do the cabin fight. My initial run through of this, I actually ended up dying a couple of times, but luckily I cut those out. So we're just going to go to the one where I survived. Sell your elegant pendant or your necklace. Sell any ammo that you picked up that you don't need or won't use. And let's go ahead and head inside the cabin fight. Go ahead and get right into this cabin fight. So when you're first starting off with the cabin fight, you're going to want to go ahead and push these bookshelves right to the center of the windows. This way, you don't have to worry about the Ganados busting in too fast, and you have just enough time to loot everything inside the building, head upstairs, loot everything in there, and get yourself ready and lined up for any enemies. If you have to reload your shotgun, you have to reload your handgun, you have to get your grenades ready. Anything you have to do, make sure you're getting that ready so that when this fight starts, you're not, looking stupid when they come in. They'll bust in pretty fast, and like I said earlier, Luis will be throwing you grenades, handgun ammo, shotgun shells, anything that you have, and he'll only throw you stuff that you need. So he won't throw you TMP ammo if you don't have a TMP. He won't throw you rifle ammo if you don't have a rifle on you. He'll only throw you stuff that he knows you can use during the fight, which is great for the AI and it's great for you because now you don't have to worry about getting an ammo type you don't even have or you can't even use. So eventually you're going to want to stay at the top of the stairs. Now, why you stay at the top of the stairs is because these guys will rush in and they'll rush directly towards the stairs. And in the beginning of the fight, people won't be coming up. Later on, they'll throw ladders up through the windows will bust and they'll start climbing in through there. But in the first section of the fight, you want to stay on the stairs because now you have your back protected because no one's going to be coming up from the top. And you can just look directly down the stairs, directly down basically a hallway, and just be ready to kill and destroy anything that comes your way. Any plaga that happens, you throw your grenades down the stairs. If too many enemies come, you'll take a hand grenade or an incinerator grenade, and you're just going to throw it, as you guys can see right here in this clip. And we're just going to go ahead and use the shotgun 90% of this battle because it is probably the best. If you see any ammo and you see that there's a straight path to go ahead and run down and grab some, make sure you do that. Now, Luis will do a little quote where he tells you, Leon, let's get upstairs, and he'll run up the stairs. Now, when he does this, that's when the ladders will start busting through the windows on the top, and you're going to have to watch your back up there. So, since we're on the stairs still, we're just going to be chilling. I threw an incendiary to keep the Ganados at bay, and I'm just watching the windows, making sure that the Ganados haven't busted through yet, and they're not getting ready. And as you guys can see in the background right there, the ladder hit the window busted, and now they are ready to start coming in. Now, what I usually do is take out as many of them as I possibly can, grab as much ammo, and then I rush back to the top of the stairs. And I'm kind of just watching because I know Luis has my back. He's up here. Any Ganados come from behind, he'll be able to hold them off. He'll fend them off for a little bit until it gets too overwhelming and they start attacking me. Now, what I do is I throw a hand grenade, and now I'm going to rush directly. That back window where that Ganado is standing is 90% of where I stand when it comes to holding out the top floor, because it keeps me able to see all the windows and be able to just turn around, throw that ladder down, and be able to fight off any of the Ganados as soon as possible. And you can even see the Ganados running up the stairs as soon as possible. So I run over here, knock down the window, and this is going to be our corner of sanctuary for the remainder of the cabin fight. We're just going to be able to watch all the windows to our sides, throw down the ladder every time it comes back up, and we're just going to make sure that we keep it all good, make sure that not too many Ganados come in, and that we're keeping ourselves alive, we're keeping our health up, and we're keeping our ammo at a minimum. Only fight if you have to. So if you can, wait for Ganados to really rush in, and if there's too many of them, just blast them with a shotgun, use your incendiary grenades. If you have to, use your flash grenades. If it becomes too overwhelming, you just need to get yourself some comfort room, whatever you gotta do. Make sure you have enough health items too for this. If you guys want to buy some first aid from the merchant, go ahead, be my guest. Don't waste too much money on it. You can only get 2 first aids from the merchant ever. So once you buy those 2, that's it. That's the end of it. You can't buy any more. Boom. Now watch out, because you can accidentally shoot Luis. And if you shoot Luis too many times, a cutscene will happen and he'll kill you, and that'll be it. And that's the ending of the cabin fight. It's a pretty simple chapter. It's literally like 4 sections. It's the church, courtyard, it's the village area, it's the farm, and then it's the big cabin fight. So it's the 4 big areas. The the side area of the church doesn't count, and the tunnel to get to the village doesn't count. They're small parts, they're not big, and you don't even fight anyone when you're in those vicinities. So anyway, once you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and any Ganado you killed, head back up the stairs, loot any of them up here, head outside, loot the side, make sure you're checking the back areas. And with this, you won't have to catch 90% of the time you won't have to catch Ashley as long as you jump back inside. Once you jump back inside the cabin, she'll just come running down the stairs because she sees you, or like the AI knows, hey, he's in the vicinity, I can go back down the stairs, I don't have to wait for him to catch me from the ladder. So you're just going to come around, run on the outskirts. There's going to be some TMP ammo right over here next to the bridge, sitting on this little log table. Not log table, but like a log, pile. There's going to be some handgun ammo right over here. And inside this little cabin, there's going to be a note we're going to go ahead and pick up. And there's going to be a save area. If you guys have anything to sell to the merchant that you didn't sell beforehand, you guys can go ahead and do that. Any ammo you may have picked up during the cabin fight or anything like that, go ahead and sell it to the merchant. And this section, like I said, was a pretty short one. It's just 4 parts, and the cabin fight is the bigger one. You have to kill a certain amount of Ganados. I don't remember how many it is. I think it's like 30, 40 Ganados that you actually have to kill. And once you kill those 40 Ganados, it ends. So if you have the infinite rocket launcher and you're just shooting outside, you can literally end the cabin fight in like 5 seconds. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content. We'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that one may be. And I'm sorry for the long wait for this Professionals Guide for Chapter 2-2. Don't worry, we're going to be doing the Professionals Guides a lot faster and a lot more smoother and in a timely and consistent manner. So again, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content. We'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.